Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to show you my motivation board. So this is for weeks 1 to 4. It has my menu and training. This is in my kitchen. I'll show you my kitchen in a second. But just wanted to let you know that this has everything on my menu, but it also has an explanation of all the different like measurements for foods and everything that I keep kind of going back into my notes to find. So I thought, get a board, put it up, make it easy. I'm just trying to make this as foolproof as possible. I know that's the only way I'm going to make it and win. So for me, this is just about keeping it really simple. So doing the hard work on my days off to make something like this means that I will be set up when I have to go to work. So I'll just pan slowly around my kitchen. You can see my dogs. There they are. And I just want to show you some other things I've started doing. So to keep the meals interesting, I bought some plants. So you can see this is oregano, chives, coriander, some basil, some chili, and I'm going to be planting them there. And then I'll be able to always have fresh herbs for my meals, which obviously are, really good, only add flavor, don't add calories or fat or blah, blah, blah. So that's one way I'm staying motivated. I've set up my counter with all the things that I use the most. My scale, cutting boards, there's always water. I drink water all the time. Steamer, I don't really use the toaster that much, but my husband does. And the NutriBullet, which I use sometimes to make my shakes more foamy or add something to something. Just don't really use it to make the shakes that I used to because they were mostly fruit. But, and I don't really want to drink shakes at the moment for some reason, like green shakes. But I'm finding I'm really happy with just mixing my husband's protein shakes in here. But and I have mixed some egg whites with some vegetables and made like a green foamy egg scramble, which you can see. I'll post it. Anyway, it was really yummy actually. It looked freakishly horrible, but it was really tasty. Now, this is my pantry space. Now, I just want to show you what my pantry space used to look like. So this is the bottom and this is the top. And this is where I used to grab from. So I'm just going to show you. I don't know if you can see all that clearly, but basically there's a Rolo bar there and some crackers. There was basically a lot of carbs. Special K, because I was always desperately dieting. Chips, healthy crackers, Vegemite, lots of savory, salty, and sweet things, healthy, quote-unquote granola, just a lot of stuff. And it was pretty busy, and I always felt like, why am I overweight and tired and unfit if I'm eating all these foods that are supposed to be healthy? Anyway, so that was my old cupboard. It's still there because my husband eats some of that stuff. He does eat pretty healthy, but he's not doing the challenge, so he doesn't have to put any of that stuff away. Anyway, he's got a lot more self-control than I do, so that's why I've separated our cupboards into now that's his and this is mine. So at the moment, I've only got one of my boxes of Maxine's shake. I'll have another one today. I'm not sure which flavor I'm going to go for, but this one is chocolate, which I only got because that was the only one left. But now I'm really glad I did because it's really tasty. So yay, that was a win. And it's got like zero aftertaste, and I have so much energy. I really think this stuff is gold. I never actually tried it before this challenge, and I'm really glad I did now. These are ridiculously good. This one's the cookies and cream. It's the Burn Bar. So luckily I get to eat one of these today. I actually really look forward to the days where it says I get to eat a Burn Bar. Never thought I'd say that. Okay, and here are the cookies. Another thing that is desperately good, and I just can't believe it. See, that's my half cookie left over from the other night, because it said to only have a half cookie, I think it was on the Saturday, yeah. So I'm gonna have the other half, oh, tonight. Okay, so that's that. Then I got a little Herbamare. I'm not promoting Herbamare or anything, but I just really like the fact that it's got like herbs and spices in it, and I try not to use too much of it because it is salt, but I just like a little bit for a little bit of flavor, and it keeps me from using just table salt. Steel cut oats, I know that they said in the plan that we could buy rolled oats, but I actually really like the flavor of steel cut oats. It's all in the matter of how you prepare it, and I've realized that because I'm the kind of girl who likes to do everything at once and then you know, like get it all prepared and then not have to worry about it on the days when I'm actually busy, what I do is I take a cup, 4 cups of water, bring them to a boil, pinch of salt, not the Herbamare, because that would be absolutely disgusting. Pinch of normal plain salt, then put the oats in, let them come to the boil, stir, and then once it's boiling kind of rapidly, turn off the heat, cover it up, leave it there, and then leave it overnight. In the morning, okay, well, one little thing I have to say is that the the water is very important. If you know you don't have great water, use filtered water, because if you come back to your oats in the morning with unfiltered water, you may find a green slime on top. Now, that green slime isn't bad for you or yucky or anything. It just looks yucky, and a lot of people don't like that. But obviously, if you choose to, you can scrape that off, and it's absolutely fine. However, if you don't want to see the slime and you're not sure about your water, use the filtered water. My tap water is fine, so I don't get that, but I know people have. Anyway, so in the morning you come back, you have your steel cut oats all ready to go, and it's actually the best texture that I've found. When you cook it like for 20 minutes, like it says on the packaging or whatever, I don't know, I just find it kind of sloppy and runny. So this one, when I do the overnight soak, and it's got a great texture. It's like firm rice or something, like creamy firm rice. It's really lovely. So that makes me actually want to eat my oats, so that's why I have the steel cut oats. And also because then I portion it out, freeze it, and just let it defrost. I don't use a microwave, so I just let it defrost overnight in the fridge. Then in the morning I heat it up with a little bit more hot water from the kettle, stir it, and then once it's cooled down a little bit, I put the Maxine's powder in, stir that up, and you're ready to go. And with the chocolate latte powder, actually tastes like Cocoa Pops. I know, it's that good. Now, what else do I have? Some brown basmati. So you can get any kind of brown rice, but I just really like this. Really yummy. I like basmati because I don't find it as soggy or as sticky as other rice. Light tuna, just the spring water one. Tastes good. Some extra virgin olive oil. I thought I'd splash out and get myself a really nice one because I'm only going to be using it, and it's not, my husband's not going to be, and also it has a really nice flavor, so I'm glad I did. Again, I just wanted to make it clear I'm not actually buying much food, so I might as well get stuff that is really lovely, you know? And so I encourage you to remember that you are worth it. You're worth the extra $1 or $2 or 50 cents if it's a matter of buying something that you know is going to actually satisfy you and keep you in the game. Get it. It's worth it in the long run. If you're dreading your meals, that's why, because you're not taking yourself into account there. So the PB2 I bought because we can have nuts on this program. So this one would be good because it's well, not fat free, but it's quite low fat because they've taken, they've just dehydrated it, really. It's dehydrated peanuts. It's so good. It's ridiculous. I mixed some with some water. And dipped my apple slices in it because you can have an apple and almonds, so I had this instead, and oh my goodness, ridiculously good. Okay, now we're gonna go over to the fridge. Ignore the dirty dishes. I'm gonna get to those after this video. Now, the fridge, again, really important. I'm running out of a few things because I have been eating, which is good. But just to show you, this is my husband's half of the fridge. And see, there's still lots of healthy stuff on his shelf, but he's eating carrots and bananas and stuff that I'm not eating anymore, and margarine and yada yada. So and I don't miss any of it, so that's surprising, but hey, you know, I didn't even know I could do without it before that. Now I've got celery, I've got chicken breasts defrosting down there, I've got tomatoes, some kale in this bag, what else in there? Green beans, capsicums, avocados. You got my yogurts, my egg whites, my eggs, mineral water. I got some coconut water, but I'm trying not to drink too much of it on this program because it's not in the plan. But let's see. Then there's pears and oranges and berries and cucumbers, and of course heaps of apples somewhere. There we go. And that's my fish defrosting for Wednesday. So I'm just basically trying to set myself up. That's an apple. Because I'm actually not eating things as quickly as I thought I would. Some things I am. Like, I've already finished my broccoli. Surprisingly. And I have so many apples. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see what I buy next time. Because I feel like, the things that are my favorites aren't what I expected. And that's cool. Again, this is the part of fridge I don't eat from. This is just stuff that now my husband has. The water is mine in the blue container. The coconut water is mine. I've been sipping out of that one can for a week. So that's how little coconut water I'm drinking at the moment, because I was drinking a full can a day. Now, I will let you know. Oh yes, my freezer. Sorry. You can see my freezer. So this is my freezer. It's a little messy, but I just want to show you a few things. So next time I do this, I've already bought some containers. I'm going to do containers because I feel very wasteful using these bags. However, I think you got to do what works for you. And this is all I had at the time. I didn't have any containers. Mostly because I've always eaten a lot of takeout. So there you go. But I'm becoming a homebody now and making my own meals. I'm really proud of myself because now I know exactly what I'm eating. Anyway, God, I never thought I'd be saying that. Anyway, this is my bag of bags of measured, weighed out sweet potato and chicken that's been cooked. I'm obviously going to be making more chicken because I think this might be all I have left. That's brown rice that's been cooked, portioned, ready to go. So bags of that. I've got bags of oatmeal. So that's my oatmeal. Yay! And that's my bread. See, I've got rye. Okay, that's not my Snickers bar. He sometimes just puts stuff on my shelf. He's very forgetful. Okay, that's my bread, low carb Helga's. I'm not promoting low carb bread, but it's actually very tasty. So I thought, oh, whatever. But I also got rye bread, which is German rye. Anyway, what else? So that's all his. That's chicken thighs and steaks and Snickers bars and whatever. These is actually all my cooler packs. I'm trying to make sure I really prepare myself in every way to succeed at this challenge. This is my vitamin. I'm taking one of these every evening. Anti-stress night multivitamin for women. What else am I doing? Oh, I'll show you my little dojo. So this is my workout room. Let's walk across the house. Alright, so this is my workout room. This is where I'm working out when I'm not doing my personal training. So it's got my scale with my body fat measurement I won't show you that right now. And it's got tubs of fun, as I think of them. So that's my husband's slip-on shoes for taijutsu, but those are my hand weights. God, they look really dirty, don't they? Anyway, don't look at them. Those are my hook and jab pads, weightlifting gloves. What else is in there? I think that's it for me. Some of the stuff is my husband's. That's all his. This is my mats. Weights to add on to the dumbbell. Yeah. Medicine ball, more weights, skipping rope, another bar, and a mirror, very important to make sure your form is correct, and tissue, because I always seem to have a runny nose when I do workouts, and usually I have a big ball of water on there, and a fan in the corner, but I take it out when I'm not in here. But yeah, definitely need the fan if you're going to be working out hard. Yeah, so that's it. So I will finish up, and I hope to see your guys' places as well. Like, share. It'd be fun. All right, you take care. Bye.